Hi, my student. Assalamualaikum. Salam sejahtera. I am teacher Atira. Okay, today I want to present subtopic Advance in Agricultural Technology. Okay, in this topic, I want to talk 4 things that we have to know in agricultural technology. First, what is the meaning of agricultural technology? Second, history of agricultural technology. Types of agricultural technology, and last, function and advantage of agricultural technology. Before we start learning, did you know what the meaning of agricultural technology? If you're not confirmed, let me tell you. Agricultural technology or agrotechnology is the use of technology in agriculture, horticulture, and aquaculture with the aim of improving yield, efficiency, and profitability. Agricultural technology can be products, service, or application derived from agriculture that improve various input or output process. Besides, it also can describe as application of techniques to control the growth and harvesting of animal and vegetable products. Agricultural technology also important in this era because it increase crop productivity, decrease use of water, fertilizer and pesticide, reduce impact on natural ecosystem, and increase worker safety. In addition, robotic net technologies enable more reliable monitoring and management of natural resources, such as air and water quality. It also gives producer greater control over plant and animal productions, processing, distribution, and storage, which result in greater efficiency and lower price, safer growing conditions and safer food, and reduce environmental and ecological impact. In this slide, we see there are 7 types of agricultural technology, which are vertical farming, satellite imaging, weather tracking, soil and water sensor, mini chromosomal technology, RFID technology, and last, pervasive technology. So, we go detail on first technology, which is vertical farming. By 2050, the world's population is expected to grow by another 2 billion people, and feeding it will be a huge challenge. Increased food and demand due to a growing population along with ever decreasing arable lands pose one of the greatest challenges facing us. Many believe that vertical farming can be the answer to this challenge. Okay, what is the vertical farming? Vertical farming is the practice of producing food on vertically inclined surface. Instead of farming vegetables and other foods on a single level, such as in a field or a greenhouse. This method produces food in vertically stacked layers, commonly integrated into other structures like a skyscraper, shipping container, or repurposed warehouse. How vertical farming works? There are 4 critical areas in understanding how vertical farming works. First, physical layout. Second, lighting. Third, growing medium. And last, sustainability factors. Firstly, the primary goal of vertical farming is producing more food per square meter. To accomplish this goal, crops are cultivated in stacked layers in a tower-like structure. Secondly, a perfect combination of natural and artificial light is used to maintain the perfect light level in the room. Technologies such as rotating beds are used to improve lighting efficiency. Third, instead of soil, aeroponic, aquaponic, or hydroponic growing medium are used. Peat, moss, or coconut husk and similar non-soil medium are very common in vertical farming. Finally, the vertical farming method uses various sustainability factors to offset the energy cost of farming. In fact, vertical farming uses 95% less water. There are some advantages by using the vertical farming, which are it offers a plan to handle future food demands. It allows crops to grow year-round. It uses significantly less water. Weather doesn't affect the crops. More organic crops can be grown, and last, there is less exposure to chemical and disease. We go to the second technology, which is satellite imaging. Farming management concept based on observing, measuring, and responding to enter and intra-field variability in groups. This isn't just a bird-eye view snapshot, but image in resolution of 5 megapixels and even greater. Crop imagery lets a farmer examine crops as if he or she were standing there without actually standing there. The function of satellite imaging is detecting and controlling pests and disease, predicting yields, and estimating harvest timing. Okay, the advantage for the satellite imaging is target your scouting efforts with weekly image being taken and analyzed by a satellite every week. Farmers are able to detect troubles area and optimize the scouting efforts in much more targeted way. Identify field performance and benchmark fields. Farmers are able to monitor field performance on a weekly basis using satellite imagery and additionally information such as weather perceptions. It allows growers to compare farms field on a large scale and identify fields performing below average to implement treatment actions. Last, it can optimize watering schedules. Crops need the right amount of water to flourish, and anything extra is a waste and potentially harmful to the crops. With a satellite, make sure all your crops are getting the right amount of water. Third technology is the weather tracking. Weather tracking is the application of current technology and science to predict the state of the atmosphere for a future time and given locations. Every area will have their different predictions related to the condition of weather, which make pretty easy for the farmers to know how and what to do when. The relationship between weather and agriculture has therefore necessitated the need for accurate prediction of weather to enable farmers to make an informed decision that will not bring loss to them. The forecast of the weather even helps for suitable planning of farming operations. It helps to decide whether to undertake or withhold the sowing operation, to irrigate the crop or not, when to apply fertilizer, and whether to start complete harvesting or to withhold. It are the major components for which forecasting is must. Timing of fertilizer has a significant effect on crop yields. Proper timing of a fertilizer application increase the yields, reduce nutrient losses, and prevent damage to the environment. Wrong timing and not predicting the weather may result to waste of fertilizer and even damage the crop. Crop growth or crop yield requires appropriate amount of moisture, light, and temperature. Detailed and accurate historical, real-time, and forecast weather information can help farmers better understand and track the growth status to make informed decisions. Having access to this data can guide farmers in making significant and potentially costly decisions such as whether, when, and how much to irrigate. Next, one of many decisions that farmers have to make is determine the proper time to apply a fertilizer, as well as the application rate and fertilizer form to use. Weather forecast can be used to ensure that fertilizer is applied in the right condition when it's dry enough so that it doesn't wash away, but moist enough so that it gets worked into the soil. Okay. Next, certain weather conditions encourage the development and growth of pests and disease, which can destroy crops. Forecast guidance incorporate into pest and disease modeling can help determine whether and when it's appropriate to apply pest or disease control. Lastly, field workability refers to the availability of days that are suitable for field work. It's primarily depend upon soil moisture and soil temperature. Accurate field level weather information can help farmers assess the workability of their fields and become more efficient in their day-to-day operations. The next technology is water and soil sensor. Did you have seen this technology? If you never seen this technology is to measure the volumetric water content in soil by using some other property of the soil, such as electrical resistance, dielectric constant, or interaction with the neutrons as a proxy for the moisture content. These sensors are durable, unobtrusive, and relatively inexpensive. Measuring soil moisture is important for agriculture application, which is it can help farmers manage their irrigation system more efficiently, knowing the exact soil moisture condition on their fields. And not only are farmers able to generally use less water to grow a crop, they are also able to increase yields and the quality of the crop by improved management of soil moisture during critical plant growth stage. Besides, mini chromosomal technology is one of the technology in the agriculture. According to some prediction, in 2050, there will be near 9.7 billion people living on the earth, and we will need at least 23% more agricultural products to maintain the current living standard. Fortunately, it's possible to achieve this goal without causing a serious environment impact. Everything we need is an advance in mini chromosome technology that may become a key to human survival. A mini chromosome is a small structure within a cell that includes very little genetic material but can, in layman terms, hold a lot of information. So, mini technology is a technology provides the way to add genes to a synthetic chromosome in a sequent manner. Mini chromosome may be used to provide a plant with dozens and perhaps even hundreds of traits to a plant. However, what is the most intriguing about mini chromosomal technology is that a plant's original chromosome are not altered in any way. That results in faster regulatory approval and faster acceptance from consumers. The second last is RFID technology. RFID is the radio frequency identification, which identifies an object by radio frequency without any contact. This sensor provides information that can be associated with farming goods. It may seem like a science fiction, but we are living in a world where a bag of potatoes can have barcode that you can scan with your smartphone in order to access information about the soil that yield them. A future where farms can market themselves and have loyal consumers track their fields for purchase is not far-fetched. One of the advantages of this agricultural technology is that it can be used to take bales of hay. This tag can store data such as the date of harvest, the field it was harvested from, the temperature, weight, moisture level, and nutritional information of each bale. These specialist RFID tags and tag readers can work without any contact. They have a high recognition rate, store a bulk of data, have a secure access, and can be easily integrated into an existing system. Data collection in greenhouse can also be done using this special RFID tags and reader to measure and record growth time, measure content, equipment management, and even personal management. The last technology in agriculture is pervasive automation. Pervasive automation is a buzz term in the agricultural technology industry, and it can refer to any technology that reduces operator workload. Examples include autonomous vehicles controlled by robotic or remotely through terminals and hyperprecision such as RTK navigation system that makes seeding and fertilization routes as optimal as possible. Most farming equipment already adopts the ISOBUS standard, and that puts on the precepts of a farming reality where balanced combine tractor and other farming equipment communicate and even operate in a plug-and-play manner. Machine learning can help growers to predict yields and crop quality, detect weeds and disease. Unlike human, machine can make use of seemingly meaningless data and interconnections to reveal new information concerning the overall quality of the crops. Machine learning helps with disease detection where agrochemical input is targeted in the terms of time, place, and affected plants. Computer vision and machine learning algorithm can increase the detection of weeds at a low cost and with no environmental issues. In the future, machine learning will drive robots that will destroy weeds, reducing the needs of herbicides. In this video, it shows how the vertical farming technology works, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Thank you.